Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Analytics with Upen. So today we are going to start a very new series, that is a DAX series. So just let's get started with the DAX series. What is a DAX? DAX is a data analysis expression. We can say it's a language used in Power BI to create custom calculation and analyze the data. Even though we can say it helps to perform things like a total average, you can say comparing the values over a time. So we use the DAX to create two main things like Power BI measures and the calculated columns. Calculated columns, we can say, which add a new column to the data and a measure of which calculate a dynamic value based on the filters like a total sales for the selected region. That's how we can say. DAX, we can say, is a similar to Excel formula but works better with a large and connected table. It let you build powerful reports that can change and update the based on user choices. So it's making easier to gain insights for you or our data. So that is the basic things about the DAX. So let's move toward the what is the exact difference between the calculated column and the measure. So we can say calculated column we can create for of values for each row in a table. For a measure we can say it's a dynamic calculation based on the filter context. So calculated column we store in a model and it will impact on the data size, so uh, data size will increase. For the measures it will not store in the data model, you can say uh, it's calculated at a query time, no impact on the especially data size. And calculated column works in row context. In other way, measure works in a filter context, so it's evaluated based on the applied filters. And for the calculated columns, it's once it and stored in a table. And for a measure other side, it calculated dynamically every time based on the user interaction. And these are the some basic example we can see for the calculated columns and measures. Although even we can say as a performance wise, calculated columns can increase the memory usage for the data storage, and measure we can say it's a more efficient, it's calculated only fine. Here you can see how we can create the measures and the calculated column in a very simple way. I mean, if you click on any tables, you are able to see to create an option for the new measures and the new column. So you can create with the help of these option like measures and calculate columns. So even though it will go on the home tab, so you'll able to find the new measure option here. There is another option to create the calculate columns and measure. If you go to the model tab, then we'll find the new columns and the new measure. So that is how we can create the measures in a Power BI desktop. This is the main difference between the calculated column and the measures. In upcoming videos, we will go through the row context and the filter context. So we'll check the DAX operators and many more things you can say. Uh, Main DAX functions like logical function, then the aggregation function, text function, filter function, data and time function. So we'll check everything in upcoming videos. Thanks now for the time and watching the videos. Thank you everyone.